Well, the book is more about design, as you know. Shah Rukh has already told you. Well, it charts out my journey as a designer. Um, Anyone who's interested in design or they want tips on interior decorating their homes. So I've just compiled everything together for people to go through design and whoever is interested. And you know, basically when I chose this profession, uh, designing homes, bringing them to life, was extremely satisfying, exciting, and seeing a smile on the client's face was, it just gave me so much joy that I enjoyed it so much. I said I have to pen down all those thoughts and you know, all the designs all under one book, you know. So I decided to just have it all together in this book. So that was the reason to just have this book put together.
Okay, I just want to say that, you know, when we bought the house we live in now, it was way beyond our means. And being from Delhi, one was used to living in bungalows. One did not realize that Mumbai has a whole system where apartments are even more expensive and bigger, but we are not used to it. Not because I was very well off, it's just that everybody in Delhi seemed to have a bungalow. And we'd come from there, and we used to live actually to the house next to Taj, right here, Mili, and which was my director's house. He had lent it to us and said, you stay here as long as you're making films. And we had not too much money. So whenever as soon as we mustered up some money, we said, we'll go and buy this bungalow. And it was way beyond our means. But we managed to buy it, which was one thing. And then you had to rebuild it because it was quite dilapidated and kind of broken. And then we didn't have money to furnish it. And of course, we called one designer. The lunch that he served us, telling us how he'll design this house, was way more than the salary I used to earn in a month. And we're like, this guy's going to charge a lot. So how do we do this house now? We bought it, what do we do with this? And then the only person to turn was, I said, listen, Gauri, you have little artistic talent. Why don't you become the designer of the house? So actually, Mannat started like that. So whatever little monies we earned over years, we kept on buying small things. I remember we had gone down once even to South Africa, I think, and we had little money and we bought the leather for the sofa that we'll put on. And all those small things we used to buy with, you know, that time when you traveled abroad, I think you got 100 pounds or some amount of money that you were allowed to carry from India. So it was taken only to buy a decoration piece. So it took us a while, and I think that training ground is what actually made her start designing. You know, because Mannat is, if I may say, a little big. And then, you know, for her to start doing something at such a young age, not realizing without a designer, I think that kind of helped her also to learn. And, you know, then from one thing to the other, she kept on designing stuff. And for me, it's very nice that, you know, I don't have to look for another designer. I think it's very kind of her, you know, to be sitting here and not really talking about all the other projects she has done. Before we walked in, she said, listen, I don't want to be riding on top of the fact that I've done this big restaurant, I've done this big house. So we'll talk about stuff we've done internally, which takes away a little bit of, not a little bit, a lot of hard work she puts into making sure her clients are happy. You know, a living space or an office space are very personal, and people have choices. I just like the fact that, you know, when she makes a house or a home or an office, it seems very lived in. It doesn't seem, you know, just sanitized and clean. There's some warmth to it. It seems like it's a place where she would have liked to spend time to, you know. So, and I think that makes it very personal. It makes it warmer. It just makes it nicer. There are certain things, you know, when we are doing it in the house or outside also, to be honest. I've seen some of the places she designed. We go there, and the kids and me always go, oh, look, Mama's here, Mama's here. Mama's designed this part, like that. Oh, see, Mama style and all. There is this personal touch.